Hello, everybody. So I thought what I would do is try to make a card with the Simple Stories 12 by 12 collection kit. Um, Vintage Essentials color palette. And it's got all this stuff. So let's take a look. I had it clearanced at the Craft Warehouse for $10. And it's got some pretty stuff on it. And so if you know right now, you know that my supplies are very thin. And look at that. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I love that. But, you know, we could almost make a card just using that. You know what? I think that's what I'm gonna do. So, I'm gonna just use this one sheet of paper and make a card. On the other side is black and white checks, and I think we can get it to work. I wanted to make 4 by 6, and I do not believe these card blanks are 4 by 6. So I'm gonna have to, they are not 4 by 6. They are definitely smaller than that. At the 10. So 4 1/4 by 5 3/4. 4 1/4 by 5 3/4. So I need to figure out. Let me move some of this stuff here. I need to figure out which part of this I want to use. Trying to think. I think I'm going to use this part here. So I need this off. This strip I need to cut off. Maybe that could be... No, I'm going to stick with this. So I'm going to go 4 1/4. I'm going to go a little bit smaller so I can keep my background. Gosh, maybe I should use this part here. I think I will. Four 1/4 by 5 3/4. Now I could take something from the... I was going to use that black check as my background. But I think I'm just going to use this as my background. I didn't cut it quite short enough. Let's see if that works. That little bit of trim. Not quite enough. Still not quite enough. I'm cutting the poor little kitty off. But I really like the top part. So the poor little kitty is going smaller and smaller, but it almost makes it show up more now. Okay, so I like that. And then I was thinking of putting something over, cutting something, fussy cutting something, like the butterfly, which would have worked if I had used this part. So maybe I'll save that. There's blackberries here to add on. You know, I could still do the butterfly. I could do the smaller butterfly. Okay, let's do the smaller butterfly. I'm just gonna kind of trim around the smaller butterfly. So these are the only scissors I have. And I don't mind using big scissors. But always remember the secret is turn your paper and the scissors are just doing the motion. The scissors are just going down and cutting. They're not doing the turning. Your paper is gonna do the turning. I don't want to cut his head off. So now if you're not sure about fussy cutting, cut it a little bit bigger and you can come back and trim later. My lighting is not great right now. I need to, probably one of the first things is get some better lighting and a better holder for my phone. Now I'm going to come in and do this part. Just okay. His head is kind of got a little piece sticking up there too much. Okay, so there's butterfly. It doesn't look as good in real life. I mean, after it was cut out, but that's all right. And I'm just gonna glue that part. But first I need to glue this to my card base. Bring that down so you can see what I'm doing. I wonder if I could move this up. That way I'm not all the way down there. Okay. Let's see if that helps. All right, so I'm gonna put glue here around the edges and zoom it through the middle. Make sure it's going in the right direction with the card. You can always check your card blanks before you put it on to make sure. I'm going to take my butterfly and I'm just going to put glue on the body part. And stick it there. Okay. Now, I need some kind of a sentiment. And there's a bunch of them here in this. See the beauty, bright. But we want something that's going to go with I don't know if there's other pages that have stuff. Look at how colorful some of these are. I think I could make some really pretty cards. Like postcardish looking cards with this such pretty paper. All right, let's see. I could always stamp a sentiment from this stamp set, from the Lawn Fawn stamp set. Thanks for loving me. Even when I'm prickly, that doesn't work. But thanks for loving me would work. I'm trying to think what would work. Okay. I don't know. I don't really see anything that's catching my eye. And it could just be a note. You know, you could just write a simple note in here. I don't know. Current mood, but that's not. I don't know. How about a simple smile? Smile. And then we could just use it for a note card. And look how simple, and I love it. It's very nice. I know. Use some of these other pages and work on some more colorful, but I was just attracted to this for some reason today. So, all right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again. Everybody have a blessed day. Bye-bye now.